Hey everybody, good afternoon. My name is John. I have a very special guest. It is my mom and Mama Bear. And we are John Crazy Socks. And our mission is spreading happiness. And this show is spreading happiness show, Mom.
Oh, okay. It's Spreading Happiness show. And Mark, your partner, my husband, your dad,
My dad.
couldn't be here today.
I'm not being here today. And
So they asked me to step in.
yeah, I was gonna have my mom hop in with me, and I take over my dad.
Well, I usually like to take a back seat around here out of the spotlight. But what the heck? I'll do anything for my boys because that's what makes me the mama bear.
Yeah, you're my mother bear.
So, so John, so
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched enough of these shows to know the routine a little bit between
Right.
you and Dad. So, tell us a little bit. It's Monday. We just had a weekend.
It's my day.
Gorgeous.
I love my day because I love Mondays because I love Mondays every time because I start of my week going to be the best week.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell folks a little bit about what we did this weekend?
Yeah.
We did some fun things.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so why don't you, I mean, tell people what you did on the weekend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. On Saturday, I played soccer.
Yes, soccer, and it was a gorgeous weekend here in
Go
New
this
York.
weekend.
So I hope it was gorgeous where you are.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And it was a beautiful day to play soccer.
Yeah, and I did soccer, and my mom and I went to a diner.
All right, we went out for breakfast.
Yes.
It was pretty darn good, too.
Oh, it's so good.
There's nothing better than a diner breakfast.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we had some errands to do, right?
And it was some runs.
You know, I had to do some washing.
While you
Clean it
stuff
up.
along to cleaning up. Oh, Mom.
What?
You and I we're doing a very special project.
Oh, yes, we are doing a special project. You want to tell people about our special project?
Yes.
Go ahead.
And we're doing making a rocket.
Yeah, we're building some Estes rockets. For those of you who might remember building them years ago, they're model rockets.
Yeah.
And on Memorial Day weekend, we're going to be spending the weekend with some friends. We'll talk about that next week. But we are building rockets because it's a great place to shoot them off. You buy little engines. We put engines in them and send them up to the sky, and the parachute hopefully deploys, and the rocket doesn't explode, which is known to happen sometimes. So, it's pretty funny. Sometimes you spend, all these hours
Right.
building a rocket only to shoot it up and see it explode either in midair or on the launch pad. There's a reason that we sell socks and we don't work for NASA, right?
Right. And we do the space painting.
Oh, right. Well, some of them don't need to be painted, but some of the more advanced rockets that we're building, they have wood fins that we have to glue on with special glue, and then when all of that dries, we have to paint it in order for it to look good. So we spray painted some rockets, and then we can finish that up. So it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did some of that, and then Sunday morning, what did you do?
Oh yeah, I had our snowshoe classes.
Yeah, you had a busy physical weekend working out with those Special
Yeah.
Olympics.
I love hunting for those.
Yes, and snowshoe on the beach. They practice on the beach.
Yeah.
Those of you who've watched for a while probably know that already, but they go down to the beach even though snowshoe's a winter sport and they only have 2 meets a year in January and February. They practice year-round training, these 4 boys on this snowshoe team. So and it was another gorgeous day,
Yeah.
and it was beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah, it's fun.
right. So we're having a good weekend.
I had the best weekend.
Yeah, it's you always say that though. You always say that. I mean, come on. Any of you guys who've been watching on Mondays, he always says, I had the best weekend. And the weekend after that, the best weekend. So you always look at everything on the bright side. That's one of the best things about you.
Come on.
It's wonderful. So what do we got What do you got working this week?
I
You got
think-
a lot of
I
big things.
I have a big thing going on. Tomorrow I'm going down to a press conference.
Right. We live in Suffolk County, New York. And the Suffolk County legislature, there's one of the legislators, Samuel Gonzalez. He is introducing legislation so that Suffolk County will recognize March 3/21, as World Down Syndrome Day in Suffolk County.
Right.
So the legislator's office reached out to John and asked him if he would come to the press conference because you're kind of a bigwig with Down syndrome issues.
Right.
He knows you work on these
right.
things.
I just wanted to know because I hear we're having a police here and hiring a disability.
Sure.
We have a minimum wage.
Right. Well, that's another issue about the sub-minimum wage. That's a different issue. But this is recognition for particularly people with Down syndrome.
Yeah, I talked about that.
And so, anytime you can get some recognition, that's great.
Yeah, minimum wage.
Yeah, and what we did, what Dad did, what Mark did was he told the legislator, of course we'll be happy to support you and be there. And then he also sent him information about all the other issues that are important to people, not only with Down syndrome, but people with differing abilities in this country.
Absolutely.
Like the sub-minimum wage.
A minimum wage,
Like,
upon C.
right, and the fact that, the number of hours that someone with a disability is permitted to work is limited because if they work too many hours, they're at risk of losing their medical benefits, and they have to make a choice between working and medical benefits, which doesn't seem to be fair. But he, would look at that opportunity. Dad looked at that opportunity to raise more awareness about the issues that not only affect people with Down syndrome, but all of our colleagues here with differing abilities. You're right. That's great. And okay, so we're doing that tomorrow. And then, of course, tomorrow is also Dance Party Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in time for the dance party.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I have a link.
The link is online.
Online.
And I also have it posted here. I do.
Okay, and a dance party at 3 p.m. I each time.
Yep.
I always come dance with us on Zoom.
Mm-hmm. And if you've eaten a few too many cookies over the past year, you come and you work out for a half an hour and dancing with John.
Yeah, someone gonna eat too much shit.
or something. And then Friday's a big day. You got two things working on Friday.
Oh, I'm really excited about Friday.
Talk about Friday.
Friday is really exciting day.
Go ahead.
Friday, I'm going to, I'll go back to high school.
Yes, Huntington High School. John graduated.
Yep, I did.
And they don't tell any of the graduates, but they bought a special treat for all the graduating seniors. You probably can guess what it is, but let's not tell them. Nope. And then, but they asked John to come and help distribute the gifts to about the 350 seniors who are graduating this year.
Right.
And then, but also Friday morning, you and Daddy are the keynote speakers at That's the SHRM conference, the Society for Human Resource Managers. They're going to speak at the Long Island chapter's virtual conference on Friday. They're the keynote speakers. But SHRM is a nationwide organization with, I think, like 600 chapters throughout the country.
Right.
And not just dealing with what we think of as human HR, like payroll and stuff like that, but also about how to empower employees, how to educate them, train them.
Yeah.
All the things that we're trying to do here, right? And the head, I think, of SHRM, the entire thing, is one of the people who works with you and Daddy on the CEO commission.
Right.
I think he started it for hiring people with disabilities. So there's a lot of interconnection. So that's pretty exciting, right?
Right.
So I was told that on this show, and I've watched all your shows, that you tell something that you call a joke, but sometimes they're pretty bad. So I was told I had to have a joke. So do you want to go first with your joke?
Yeah, let's do mine.
Okay, let's hear yours.
Why do we tell actor to break a leg?
Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Why do we do that?
Because every play has a cast.
Groan. Every play has a cast. Oh. Well, I shouldn't groan too much because you know what? I don't know. I don't think my joke is that much better.
Oh, come on.
It's a little bit longer, but I'll try it.
Come on, ask yours.
Okay. A bear walks into a bar and says to the bartender, "Get me a whiskey and soda." So the bartender says to the bear, "Why the big pause?" The bear shrugs and says, "I'm not sure. I was born with them." Because pause and pause. No, terrible? Terrible?
No.
It's a bad joke?
No.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No.
Okay. I think this may be my one and only time here. Okay, let's see what... we got a lot of people here. So, Pam Placendo says hi. I remember you,
Hi.
Pam. You,
Hi, Pam.
You work in that nursing home down in the Jersey Shore. We sent some socks for the people who are the elderly people who live at the home where Pam works.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and of course, Leah. Leah, of course I know who you are, shuffling off to Buffalo.
Hi, Leah.
Okay. And Angie Mathis, hi. How are you? And Sandy D. Oh, Sandy D. Now is in South Carolina.
Yeah, she is.
She was in Illinois, I think, when we first started.
Yeah, I first started,
Yeah.
and then she moved down to South Carolina.
She moved down there to be with her grandchildren, I think. You know, what's one of the things. I've always been behind the scenes here, but a lot of our customers, I know you guys because I've been here since the beginning. Oh, and Sandy D sent us a nice little emoji too. Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina. Oh, she's just going into work now. Okay. Have a great day. And hello. Oh, someone from Peru.
Peru.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
South America. Oh, and we know some people from Peru, right?
I know.
Right. Stephanie, one of our colleagues here.
Stephanie.
Her parents are both from Peru. It's her whole family. And Kevin Karcher. Hi, Kevin. And Amber Stevens. Hi. Blake. Hey, Blake. Now,
Hi,
Blake, we're very jealous because I know from your posts and your mom posts that you were in Hawaii last week.
Yeah.
Man. we love that. Oh, wait a second.
Wait a second.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Carol Sue.
Okay. Carol Sue. I know that there was something recently that I had to send something to you, Carol. And look who checked in.
My father, Mark, had
And
that.
he said, grown. You think that was about my joke?
Yes.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
think so too. And I think I deserve that groan.
Hi,
And Rebecca Dambroff. Hi, Rebecca.
Rebecca. Hey, Mom. Rebecca, she's a good friend of one of the here, Lisa.
Oh, from Alyssa Bronchick?
Yeah. I'm a
Oh.
good friend of her.
Oh, well, thanks, Rebecca. And Doug McLeod from Rockaway Beach.
Rockaway Beach.
You know what, Doug? Mark and I, long before John was born, long time, when Mark and I were first married, we lived in Rockaway Beach. We loved it. Rock,
Rock, Rockaway Beach.
The
Rock, rock, rock.
Yeah, we liked the Ramones too. But obviously, you've heard Mark and John sing. Obviously, I don't have a singing voice either. So we really can't blame John for not being able to carry a tune. So, it's so nice. We need to make a trip to Rockaway Beach. Well, we've made a lot of trips to Rockaway Beach, but maybe we'll go down there again as the summer, because it's really a gorgeous beach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, except one of my favorite bagel stores in the world was on 116th Street in Rockaway. Used to make delicious cheese bagels that I just loved. And the bakery closed. It's not there anymore. I used to go to Rockaway years later just to go get those bagels. But, oh well. So, you know what Daddy says?
What?
It looks like he can retire. Oh, one and done. Drop the mic.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic. I'm out of here. But anyway, so we're having a fun day here at John's Crazy Socks.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for our Spreading Happiness show. We hope that we made you a little happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know John always makes people happy, but I hope I didn't impede the happiness too much.
Mama, you're great.
No, okay, all right. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. When's the next Spreading Happiness show?
Thursday night at 7 p.m.
Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Maybe we'll see you all again. So we're gonna, as I'll steal a line from Leah, we're gonna shuffle off now. We're gonna get back to work here at John's Crazy Socks. And thanks so much.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.